Alright, ladies and gentlemen, got another reaction video about the drama queen. And what do you have to hear on this one, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Come on, drama queen, what you got here today? I want to know. Trade wars, I'm fighting back. I have a plan. What kind of plan do you got there? Drama queen, Marcus Lucas Investor? Not here.
Lucas Investor. It's 5:15 on a Saturday afternoon. Not that long to go before the markets open once again on Sunday evening, 7 p.m, 5 p.m. if you're looking at the futures. It's time to fight back, and
Who knows what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know what he's talking about, you know? But, like, time zone is time zone, ladies and gentlemen. He's in his time zone. I'm in my time zone. Let's go with the right time zone. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Not your silly dog Texas time zone. Let's listen to more what he got to say.
I have a plan. And I have a plan to come back bigger and stronger than ever before. Never give up. A good idea is still a good idea. We are still here. Lies, using quotes from
Wait a minute. You talking about other people lies, using quotes of other people, but let's listen to some of the truth he's trying to portray, compare what he say are lies.
Warren Buffett. Restructure yourself and remember the most important thing is to invest in yourself. That light behind me is still red. We're glowing red. Market's on fire. But this is just the opportunity for us to restructure.
Restructure. He had to restructure because he is on a verge of massive margin call because he had no buying power. He is down $42,000, ladies and gentlemen, or it could be more. Let's find out what he got to say. Come on, drama queen. What else?
And get going. And that's exactly what we're about to do. The fight back begins now. I have a plan, I have a structure, and I have a very important poem to read to you. Not the one, by the way, being used by Warren Buffett. Something a lot more personal and a lot more effective. If you are new here or not, please tap the like button, share this out. This is going to be a message which will inspire, which will support, which will help, which will make you feel good.
Make you feel good. He's here to make people feel good. The drama queen, here to make people feel good because everything's down. He's down. Look, he's down 44K, 33% in the last 3 months year to date. It must be nice to be in a up market. When he bought View last year in 2024, had a great 2024. Now 2025. Did not see this coming. A lot of people did. Understand what was happening. The reset. But this man didn't. He kept buying and buying and used up all his buying power. Now he's on the verge of margin call.
What you expect from this channel and what you've earned and what you deserve from me. You deserve from me to be here every day. Support, never be down, always fight back, because I know many people rely on that.
A lot of people rely on him, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, rely on 75,000 people, but he like to hide everything behind a paywall. Make his subscriber pay $2.99 to call in, have their own opinion. If you don't like their opinion, what he does, he banned them from all his socials. It is what it is. He did what he wanted to do. He tried to keep people happy, pay him $2.99 a month, $99 on his extra channel, and he sing to people on his other channel that is all cover call albums. He don't have his own songs or nothing like that, ladies and gentlemen. He's just a corny old English lad. That's all.
And you can rely on me. Hit subscribe, join the family. Thank you very much. My job has always been to support, never to be down. I can be down, I can be up and down and all the rest of it. But you rely on me to to always be here and to always be up.
Rely on him to be here, always here. But he's not here almost every day. He come in late. He scheduled for 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, but he shows up 5-10 minutes late. Then when he's like 10 minutes late, oh, give me 5 more minutes, and make his viewers wait that pay his $2.99. He just despicable, ladies and gentlemen. If you're late, you're late. Just say, I'm sorry, I overslept. Time got away from me, or something like that. But he don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. He don't blame it on himself. No, he don't. It is what it is. And he take time off when he want to take time off. Took a whole month off in October. People still pay for his subscription. But, you know something? He never did in October of last year when everybody was having a hard time. But people kept sending him money because he's on vacation. Because he needs some downtime because he can't handle YouTube. Really, YouTube. Now here's some more.
Always provide the most honest, real information to provide a way for you to work through the nonsense. Right now, YouTube is littered by professional people telling you the markets are going up to $1 million and you're all going to get rich in 5 minutes, and others telling you it's all going to go down. It's the biggest crash in history. People that...
This could be the biggest crash. We might not hit bottom yet there, Marcus Lucas. Look at that ugly mug he got there. It's great to make him pause and make him make an ugly face like that. My English dad. They go back to it.
Make money out of selling stories, out of selling books, out of selling courses. And we've even got now many channels, including some very close to home. You know who they are. Excited and looking forward to reporting and bringing out news of how emotional and upset I got personally.
Oh, yes. We love it when you get emotional and upset because you can't control yourself there, Martin Lucas. That's right. Oh, my God. This is like free day here. Free day and just a reaction to what you do, ladies and gentlemen. Is he telling you the truth or is he not telling you the truth? Let's listen to more about his great plan here.
On the show yesterday, I do get emotional, even though I always ask you to try not to be emotional. I sometimes do because I'm a human. I'm real. This is real. I'm not disappointed and upset for my portfolio. As again, I explained yesterday in the music show afterwards, I'm disappointed for the way the markets are being treated, people are being treated, and people around the world are losing their jobs and their businesses, way beyond the concerns of my portfolio going down. That's what upsets me. I will always win. I will always find a way. I always have. I always will. I'm not here to sell videos. Not at all. That's where I'm
No, he's not here to sell videos, but he will sell you a mug, a t-shirt, all that good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Even got Crypto Sensei selling limited edition mugs, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. But you know something? I don't buy his mugs. I got this one free because Mike and Fight Channel was the best viewer. We did everything for him at the time. But the way he treated me, but you know something? It's so cool. I never spent money to buy these stupid mugs, you know? Just like I might have piss in it. Let him drink out of it. Yeah. Let's head back to what Martin got to say. I'm going to hear his plan. And that'll be them. You're not going to watch this whole video. If you want to watch the whole video, I have the description below, ladies and gentlemen, to see. You can even listen to his sorry little poem to his son.
Live once again here, sharing with you my plan to fight back, what I'm going to do, what you can do, and how this benefits you, not benefits me. I've been doing this same job for 40 years this year. In October, I will have been in entertainment for 40 years. I started at 16. I'm now 56 years of age. I've been doing this job professionally in front of a camera, performing, putting on a show for 40 years.
Performing for 40 years, and what did you got show for? This small little portfolio here, no money in the show for. He says he has a house back in England. We don't know that, ladies and gentlemen. He might just say that. You know all that is. We don't know what he got, don't got, But we do see his portfolio here, ladies and gentlemen. 86 in the brokerage account, and I think 30K in his Roth IRA.
Years. It's the only job I've ever known. It's the only job I've ever done. And I've kept myself in full employment my entire life, apart from 3 weeks when I was unemployed. Apart from that, I've been employed by myself the entire time. How many people can say they've stuck to the same job, self-employed in the same business for 40 years?
But nothing to show for but an $86,000 investment. Yeah, good going there, self-employed man. Yeah.
Professionally. In fact, I was doing it since I was 4 years of age. You know my godfather, Kenny Baker, the man inside the robot.
He always like come out with Kenny Baker stories, ladies and gentlemen. And get old, 4 years old. Does he remember what he did at 4 years old? No, most of us don't. But somehow he does, ladies and gentlemen. They go back to hear this roast story about Kenny Baker. That might not be his godfather. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Is he really telling the truth or not?
R2-D2. So I know how to stick at things. No one will ever be here as long as me. I'm not going anywhere. If you're investing right now, and you're still investing right now, you'll be attacked by everyone. Your family and friends will tell you you're doing the wrong thing. You need to get out. You've no idea what you're doing. You're losing all your money.
That's true. He is losing all his money. We see it now on 44K just in his brokerage account this year. Yeah, he's being attacked by his families and friends here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Unify Channel's fighting back.
You need to be putting your money in the bank because they know better. However, they're not doing anything, are they? They're just telling you what you should be doing. What's really going on is we've got a fear factor of one of the lowest it possibly can go in history. Look at this. It doesn't get much worse.
Yes, extreme fear at 4, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what that means, you need to be buying because, it's a reset of the stock market, economy, all this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you, it's a global reset coming your way. Will you benefit from it, or will you just sit here and be like this poor little sap and restructure his plan?
But remember, you're still here. You're still in the game. You've gone through the worst, and yet you're still here. Remember that. You are still here. What was once a good idea is still a good idea. If, like me, you've studied the balance sheets, you've read the positions, you know exactly what you're investing in. You're not a trader, you're not a gambler, you're not a speculator, you're an investor. What made sense then makes sense now.
Blah, blah, blah,
it was
blah,
good
blah,
then,
blah,
and
blah,
it's
blah,
good
blah,
today.
blah, blah, blah.
Nothing has changed. If all of this is worth nothing anyway, and money is worth nothing, and you could argue it's all worth nothing and it's all just going to go to zero in the future anyway, what the hell? Still carry on. Because if it does, it ain't worth anything anyway. There's no point looking at the option of not getting out of bed because the world's going to zero and Armageddon's coming. If that's the case, you might as well give up now. I choose not to do that, so I'm going to forge on regardless. Remember, you're still here. And remember who we are, and remember who you are. Who are we? We're the Lucasades. We have 75,000 subscribers.
75,000 people subscribe to this channel. He called them the Lucasades, his family. But he does treat his family wrong a lot of times. Does he tell you the truth all the time? That's what he's on telling you about. I'm not going to call him what he calls everybody else, that L word. But, something, last name does end with L. He is maybe a loser, but then listen to what else he got to say.
Following us, real investors from 69 countries in 14 languages. We're not a silly crypto channel. We're not ones trying to tell you to get rich in 5 minutes. We're also not a channel telling you that it's all going to go down the toilet either. We are real investors and we've built an army and we're still here. We're going nowhere. Over the last 24 hours, I have seen posts by Donald Trump, the President of the United States, put out telling people that he crashed the market on purpose and quoting Warren Buffett for the reason to do it. A complete lie. Berkshire Hathaway came out. Warren Buffett was never going to respond to that. But Berkshire Hathaway responded by saying the quote and what Trump said was a complete and utter lie. That's
his opinion, ladies and gentlemen, that Berkshire Hathaway. Say that we don't see the quote. He don't put that on his channel to show you that where he get this from, ladies and gentlemen. He just saying it. Is it true or not, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, Donald Trump probably did do this on purpose to crash the market, but he got other reasons. We are resetting. He want all money to go in the Treasury. Lower the Treasury rate, that means we can invest our $7 trillion. At lower amount, that means less interest paid, billions and billions of dollars, ladies and gentlemen. I have done my research. He does his research, ladies and gentlemen. They go back to him.
That's how desperate it's becoming. So, folks, we're going to take on now everyone. We're going to take on the government, the president, and everyone. And you know what? We're going to win. I have a plan. I've restructured my portfolio, and I'm ready. I've lost $44,000 in 3 months.
Wait a minute. He said he lost. Only way you lose if you sell. Did he sell, ladies and gentlemen? His own words said he lost. He's not down. I'm down. I haven't sold nothing. I'm still buying daily on my portfolio. But he said he lost. Let's see what he did.
But I've still won on every single trade. 23 trades, 23 wins, and soon they'll be the biggest trade of all. A $1 million trade. 24 wins, 24 trades.
Oh, let's reboot that, ladies and gentlemen. 23 trades, 24, soon to be 24 trades won. That is utterly bullshit. He knows it. He's been investing in 4 years. He lost a lot of money in the first 2 years before he turned into a boo investor, ladies and gentlemen. He won't tell you that, but he's 23 for 23 on trades. He's not telling you all the money he lost beforehand, ladies and gentlemen. He's not telling you the truth, everything, and he knows it, that he's not telling you the whole truth. He wants you to hear the good stuff about him. 23 trades, 23 wins. Next one's going to be 24 for 24 wins. It's not true, Martin. Tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But he's going to say, come back, oh, this is since I rebalanced on January 2024. But did he say that? No, he did not. It's in this video, out his own words. I did not doctor this video in any ways. Let's go back to it.
Trades, that's coming. When the markets change, your principles remain the same. However, you may need to restructure. You may need to look at things and make an adjustment. Not change direction, make an adjustment. We're not going to do what the president has done, tariffs on, tariffs off, tariffs on, tariffs off. I've been doing a lot of research on Donald Trump the last 24 hours and realized he's not actually the great negotiator you think he is. He's gone bankrupt many times, and in fact, I've asked people...
That's true. He went bankrupt plenty of time, but that's what businesses do a lot of time to save their business. They're Mr. Researcher Drama Queen. But you're restructuring, ain't you? Did you sell some boo before you get some more buying power before you could buy lower? Because you knew you bought at the wrong time? Because you can't time the market here. And you tried to a couple times.
Tell me one example of a good negotiation. And nobody can give me one. Today, I've spent the afternoon talking to some investors, speaking to some very important people, and I have a plan. And I have a structure. We're not going to be on and off and in and out and flipping and flopping. We're going to remain the course and we're going to win. And we're going to win together. The most important investment that you make is in yourself. Your education, your structure, your discipline, and knowing why you invested in the first place. If you haven't...
Does he understand what he invested in the first place? He said he's going to be at $1 million by 2030, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think he's going to be there because he's so far in margin, ladies and gentlemen. And he could be in margin debt. I mean, I'd be margin buffer might be zero. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? He's not showing you his buffer how close he is to margin call.
Got that, you've no idea where you're going and you will lose. Invest in yourself. And the biggest investment in me is me. For me to provide this show to you, to always be up, to always be live, to always present a positive note, not one to spin it's all going to be great or one to say it's all going to zero. But the most important thing is for me to be able to drive my engine, to drive my business so I earn money. Everyone has the same objective, the same goal. You have got to build your engine.
See, look, you got billions and his engine is YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Buy his cups, buy his shirts, buy this, buy that. Become a member for $2.99. I would never raise that. Hey, we got an extra channel. You want to talk on it? You got to pay 99 cents. That's how his engine runs, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only way he pay off his margin because his boo don't pay him enough. It don't pay you every quarter. Compare, I'm on a monthly plan on dividends, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you the facts and truth. But look at that mean mug he got there. Look at the white eyes. That's it, yeah.
Invest in yourself, whatever that might be, your health, your education, your knowledge, your understanding, and your personal wealth. Whether that's you earn $1 to invest or $1 million, it doesn't matter how much you've got, the same goals can be achieved. One man now has crashed the stock market. Donald Trump has crashed the stock market by tariffs that were all made up on the back of a cigarette packet. Now the numbers have been
on the back of a cigarette packet, ladies and gentlemen. Can he come up with some even better stories than this, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my God. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Terrorist is what it is, and we're going to deal with it, and we'll find out in 3 to a year from now. Are we going to be will the stock market boom away? Is this just something different than what he knows is going to happen? I haven't watched a little stuff. I didn't done my research, and this could be the major point of buying in the lows, because this could go rocket back up to where we're at before all this tariffs news, ladies and gentlemen, came out. But he don't want to tell you that. He wants to say he's restructuring his portfolio because he knows his portfolio is in trouble. We don't invest in one thing, one ETF. That's the VOO.
Analyzed around the world, people are forming alliances all around the world with other countries, going, this makes no sense. The whole thing was nonsense. Donald Trump knows that. He's not stupid. He's a clever man, but he goes about things in a different way. I do not want to follow that lead. I am my own man. I'm doing my own thing. Never lose. You can't lose if you're still here. Remember, it's not about how hard you punch. Donald Trump believes it's about punching, hitting hard, smacking people in the face. I believe the opposite. I believe in supporting people, providing people with a solution to a problem rather than smacking them in the face, shock and awe, and scaring the hell out of everybody to try and bully your way through. That's not what we do here. We are the Lucozades. The trolls will come after you. They want to see you lose. Over the last 24 hours, I have received thousands of emails, messages, people making videos now this weekend saying Martin Lucas got upset.
Yes, we are making videos because you put the content out there where we do our reaction to your videos there, Martin. If you don't like it, then get out of the space. That's all I got to say.
Cried on the show, and he's all falling apart. He's going to pieces. I got emotional. Yes, I did. Not for myself, for you. Yes. Everyone investing who's losing everything. God. Businesses, homes, and some, sadly, have already taken their lives. You will be attacked too. It's not just me, but I have a plan and a strategy I will share with you right now. Take the punches. Remember, every punch you take makes them weaker and weaker and weaker. But you're still here. Core values, hold the values, and unlike what's been going on around the world now, burning relationships, we are building relationships. We are building friendships. We are building support. We're going nowhere. Bullying never wins. And I'm so strong in this conviction because I spent my entire childhood being seriously bullied. And I mean seriously bullied to a very dramatic extent. It's made me the person that I am today. Invest in yourself.
Made the person who he is today, ladies and gentlemen, not telling you the whole truth. Let the truth set you free there, Martin. Tell us the truth. Don't hide behind yourself. Show us what you're talking about. Show us the people you're talking to that you say you're talking to hedge managers and all the CEOs, but you don't do that. Let go.
So here is a very special message for you. Before I give you that special message, I'm going to give you my plan, my structure.
Now hear it.
The markets have changed. They're upside down. Nothing makes sense. What's going on? But the principles of investing in an undervalued, oversold asset remains the same. 100% in the S&P. I'd like to ask you at this point to tap the like button. I'm making this live. It'd be wonderful if everyone could tap the like button and consider subscribing. So what I've done over the last few hours, been talking to the right people, getting the right information. I have restructured my finances. I am all in. I'm all in. I'm going nowhere. I'm all in more than ever before. I've now got what is it now? For completely forgotten.
I forgot again. I'm going to get mind cramp. I don't know what to say next. Oh, my Lord.
Shares of the S&P 500, $300,000. And remember, I started with $5,000. What I've had to do is restructure my finances to improve the efficiency of my margin. I've now been able to negotiate from 5.25 to 4%.
Did he really restructure it? With who? Was it with Robinhood? No, they got a guideline. It's the amount of money you got in your account, not... Martin, come on, tell us the truth. You're using $144,000 of margin, not why you had 5.25. You can't go all the way down to 4 here with Robinhood. I don't think he's telling you the whole truth, ladies and gentlemen. But why don't he show us on screen what he is paying?
More capital available and a much lower rate. I've done that, I'm restructured, and I'm in a much stronger position than before. I'm ready to fight back. I'm ready to obtain more stock. I'm ready to build my portfolio, and for the first time in 14 months, to actually buy below my average.
Oh, the first time in 14 months to buy below his average. I've been buying below my average for the last month and a half here there, Martin. Why did it take you so long? Because you're in the wrong thing. You want to be in VOO, fine. You want to be not making money, but you know something? Cash flow is king, and cash flow will outdo your VOO at all time. Especially when I make between $8,000 to $10,000 a month in dividends. But let's go back to listen to what he got to say.
Which on VOO is now $500. I'm about to buy a lot more at $450, $460. It's going to massively improve my position. I'm restructured. I've readjusted. Thank you very much. I'm ready to go. You can do the same. So I'm now going to leave you with some very important words.
Well, we're not want to hear his poem that he read to his son. You want to hear it, ladies and gentlemen? I'll put it down in the description below. On this, ladies and gentlemen, is the drama queen fighting back. We're going to keep up with this, ladies and gentlemen. We got some more great videos with the drama queen. See you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.